YouTube, what it do, man? Y'all already know who I am. ManMan GrindHard, checking in again with another video. And today, this video right here is for my dog Slime Bourbon Art, man. Slime Bourbon been asking me to make this video on why I stopped role playing on Fivem, why I stopped GTA streams or whatnot. Now, I'm gonna keep it out of the way, play with y'all. I'm gonna be completely honest in this video. Before we get into that, make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, all that good shit. Let's get right into it, man. Coming up probably May, it's either May 16th or May 17th this year. It'll be 5 years since I did my first GTA roleplay stream. Now, a lot of y'all might be like, 5 years? Hell yeah. When it come to this roleplay shit, I'ma just go on and say this shit, bro. 2K community, thank you. GTA community, thank you. You feel me? No, hold on. I said that wrong. 2K community, you're welcome. GTA community, you're welcome, all right? Now, when it comes to GTA roleplay, man, I'm gonna keep this shit all the way, player, man. I open up the door for a lot of niggas to catch a whole nother way, bro. And a lot of these niggas change their whole family, their whole circumstance, their whole life with this 5M roleplay shit. But before May the 17th, May 16th, I started that 5M shit. 5M was some shit niggas fucked with, right? Now, in order to tell y'all, in order for me to get to where or why it ended, I gotta tell y'all how it started. So, let's take it back, man. Probably April, sometime in April 2019. I had 5M was already the thing that was popping. Back when we were doing GTA videos in 2013, we already knew that modded PC, you could modded lobbies and shit like that was a thing on the PC. But we never knew that it was any structured like servers where you could go in there and roleplay. Like we didn't really know, we didn't know shit about that, bro. No Pixel, once No Pixel popped, like, bro, No Pixel, that was, man, I was in the No Pixel stream before I started role playing, and I seen the nigga give like $2,500 worth of subscribers to a developer in that bitch just to try to get in the server. That bitch was popping, but it was that exclusive. Other than getting in No Pixel, now mind you got in No Pixel, it was an automatic alley-oop, you was popping on Twitch, right? The only Twitch people that was popping was No Pixel niggas. Anybody else that was popping on Twitch trying to stream some 5M shit, it was because you was popping somewhere else and you just hopped over in this 5M lane. Wasn't no starting no stream or trying to build an audience for 5M without being in No Pixel at the time. And I knew the niggas from the original GTA roleplay community or whatnot, the RNG niggas, shout out Remy, shout out Kill, Lackin, Rack, Tunes, all them niggas, the whole shit, K-Sign TV, all them niggas, man, them was the originators, right? So once I seen No Pixel, I'm like, bro, there is no GTA in the hood style RP on 5M, like ain't nobody doing this shit. So I started hitting up Remy probably around April, probably, it might have been in May. I might have tweeted him in May 2019, like, hey, let's get this GTA in the hood shit popping on this 5M shit. Now, at the time, Remy was slow with it. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga was slow. He wasn't really trying to fuck with it. So, like, his responses wasn't really like what on the time that I was trying to be on, because I was really on go on the 5M shit. Like, I was all the way on some, like, motivated to, like, really get that shit popping. One day, now this is still 2019, right? I'm living in Houston at the time. I'm not GTA, but 2K is kind of like, that shit drying out like it always do. So I'm looking for something else to really do. I ain't trying to go inactive. I'm trying to stay active as a streaming shit. And Remy had fucked around and invited me to a Discord full of YBN niggas. Now, at this time, YBN was popping. Well, I say this, Namir was popping like a motherfucker at the time. And they was working on building YBN as a server, as a GTA server, but they didn't have no, like I said, it was no structure to it. It was literally only a modded lobby, bro. It was like everybody that flew into that bitch had a menu in that motherfucker. It wasn't no structure RP shit. So I seen it, bro, that ain't what I was looking for. I was looking for something like on some No Pixel shit. So I knew then, like, man, I still want to do this role play shit. And me and my wife had a conversation at the time, because I went to the 2K community and I stopped fucking with GTA in the beginning because I felt like that whole demographic of audience in that GTA shit was just kids, bro, and that shit was toxic. It was childish to me and I didn't want to fuck with it. I was looking for a whole new audience, whole new demographic, and I felt like 2K just what it was. How I looked at it, this real talk, this how I looked at it. I was like, bro, niggas sit in a trap and play fucking 2K all fucking day, my nigga. Niggas ain't sitting in the motherfucking trap watching no GTA roleplay video. They might be playing GTA, but it ain't like niggas is passing the sticks when it come to this sports game and shit. So I'm like, I want that audience, bro. I want the niggas. I ain't even fucking with no little kids or whatnot. Cause mind you, role play, I honestly feel, y'all let me know in the comment section, I feel like role play took GTA to a whole nother fucking level, even in 2013. Because when GTA 5 first dropped, it wasn't what we expected in the game. When we looked at role play, that's what the shit that we thought we'd be able to do with GTA, but we wasn't. So GTA, that shit really, in my honest opinion, that bitch was a dud. It was a dud to me when it dropped. I wasn't fucking with I wanted to play 2K. I done said this on numerous occasions. I wasn't really fucking with GTA. So it was easy for me to stop playing GTA in the beginning. So, boom. Me and my wife had the conversation, and she was like, bro, you should really try this shit again. You should really try this shit again. You know, you never know where it could go, blah, blah, blah. She motivated me to go ahead and do this shit. And the conversation that I had with her, if I do it, I don't want my stream to be dependent. Now, listen to this. This is the key. I don't want my stream to be dependent on another nigga. Like, I don't want to have to wait till other niggas turn their shit on and get it popping or whatnot. I don't want niggas to be coming through my stream asking what blah, 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 blah. None of that shit. I want this to be a ManMan GrindHard stream, and everything that come from this bitch, niggas is entertained about what I got going on. I don't want this bitch to be dependent on nobody else. So, boom, I started the GTA roleplay shit in Big City by my motherfucking self. The only other person that I knew in that server was my nigga A Deuce, which was a subscriber. I didn't know Deuce as a content creator, none of that shit. I knew that nigga as a nigga that really supported the fuck out of anything that I posted on YouTube. He supported the fuck out of my Twitch. I think he probably still to this day, one of my top gifted subs on my Twitch stream. Matter of fact, this nigga was subbed to my Twitch stream consistently every month on 2 different Twitch accounts. Like, and running up streaks with them bitch. So shout out my nigga Deuce. I done shot him out before. I shot that nigga out every video if I had to. But yeah, so boom. We started role playing in Big City, right? And when I started, it was just a thing that I was just doing by myself, bro. I was building the audience by myself, I wasn't really collabing with no other YouTubers and none of this shit because streamers, because it wasn't some shit that niggas was streaming, bro. It just wasn't. The first nigga that I collabed with was my dog Tunes. Tunes was the first content creator after I got in Big City to fly in the Big City, and then we started collabing, and our storylines kind of combined a little bit or whatnot. But my stream was still not dependent on Tunes. But I will say this, I gotta give this nigga props, bro. Tune put a spotlight on my stream, bro, that took my shit to a whole nother fucking level, bro. And I gotta give that nigga his props. I feel like had it not been for Tunes at that time, you know what I'm saying, fucking with my streams heavy or whatnot, and introducing a whole nother audience to ManMan GrindHard, which wasn't 2K at all. It was his community, bro. The nigga basically shared his community with me. I'll put it to you like that. That shit boosted me to a whole nother level. Now, view-wise, I wasn't having the most amount of views, but support-wise, I got more support than I ever got in my whole entire life streaming, bro. I surpassed every milestone that I ever did streaming 2K. And I had close to 1,000 people watching me play 2K. I never had close to 1,000 watching me play GTA, but I done had over 1,000 subscribers streaming 2K. I mean, streaming GTA, but I never had 100 subs streaming 2K. You get what I'm saying? So that shit just took my shit to a whole nother level or whatnot. But my stream, when I streamed GTA or whatnot, I was still building off of the alley-oop that he had threw me or whatnot. So then, boom, after Toon started streaming it, I want to say Bruce, shout out my nigga Bruce dropped him off. Bruce was another content creator that came over to the Fivem shit, the Big City shit. He hit me up one day like, bro, let's collab or whatnot. That shit gave me another alley-oop or whatnot. And I ran with this shit, bro. I ran with this shit. But I still wasn't, even in my role play scenarios or whatnot, I wasn't really trying to have a stream that consisted of it just being like a tag team duo with either creators. Because, mind you, when I said in the beginning, I don't want it to be dependent on nobody else. You feel me? So I still want this shit to always be that Tony Richard, which was my character at the time. It's that Tony shit, bro. So then, boom, 5M started to shift a little bit, bro. And this is where it kind of started getting weird for me, bro. And if I'm being completely honest, without me jumping the gun too much, it's the weirdness that come with 5M that made me say, bro, I'm just done completely with this shit. So I was in the server as a content creator. We started, instead of it just being a Tony Richards stream, it started being a Richards family stream, bro. And when it became a Richards family stream, my storyline started to be more connected than what I initially wanted it to be. You feel me? So once it became the Richards family shit, I kind of got away from that Tony Richards shit, and that shit in itself, it started getting me banned a lot. Because when it was just me as a content creator by myself, cool. But then when it became the Richards family, one person do something, the fucking server will try to ban me and everybody associated. You know what I'm saying? Like, just weird shit like that was happening. Now, mind you, Big City was the server that I started it. I feel like I can say this honestly, Big City was the server I blew up. Like, Big City was fucking popping, my nigga. That shit was like next to GT No Pixel at the time. And this before YBN came over and just completely just smashed fucking Big City. Big City was that server, bro. It was the next server after what's the name. Now, I wasn't the biggest streamer because by this time, a whole bunch of other streamers that came start streaming. I think Duke the Killer started streaming. He was averaging 500-600 a stream. Fucking I'm Dante had started streaming. He was going crazy. It was I think it was another female GTA streamer that had started streaming or whatnot. It was a bunch of motherfuckers that was coming into this server on some content creator shit. But the server in itself, they didn't really like content creators, bro. So that right there started shifting my focus from being like, all right, instead of this being like me just continually blow up this server or whatnot, I start listening to my audience or whatnot. They're like, bro, you should make a server, start making a server or whatnot. My stream donated buku money as a startup for BIGCITYRP, which was me and my wife. We co-owned that server together or whatnot. So Trill City was never only my server. It was always a me and my wife thing. And the reason being, like I said in the beginning, I would have never started streaming RP had she not said, bro, you should give this shit another chance. Because I was over the shit or whatnot. So I had to give her props on that. And I will say this. My wife actually was the first black female streamer on Twitch to get partnered as a Twitch partner streaming GTA roleplay, Fivem shit. Now, you got to think how big and how major it is considering Fivem became this thing. It was the easiest way to come up on what's the name. But back then it wasn't. It wasn't even, I don't even think they had the what was it? What was the Twitch shit? The influence program? Some shit, the easy ass way to get partnered or whatnot. So boom, she got partnered or whatnot. So it was popping or whatnot. So my stream was like, bro, you should just make your own shit, make your own shit, make your own shit. So we started making BIGCITYRP. And when we started making Trill City, instead of me focusing on being a content creator, I ended up having to be more of a fucking owner / developer / staff member / fucking babysitter than I was a content creator. But the whole point of making Trill City to begin with was to be able to create content and then blow up on the streaming side. Because you got to imagine, bro, if I'm the first nigga to really start putting on for this Twitch shit on some Fivem shit, I was supposed to be the biggest streamer doing this shit. Like, that's how I viewed it. That's how I still view that shit. But once we started trilling, I started doing that shit, bro, that shit it was just so, Trill blew up way bigger than what I ever even expected. It was more people in that bitch than I ever even expected. We had the police, more people than we ever even expected. Fivem started to shift again. Fivem left the hood funny videos type style what I originally started from. And then it became this thing to where I felt like the whole Tony Richards story was just pulled on by so many people. Some people wanted to go this way. Some people wanted to go that way. I felt like I wasn't even in control of the whole Tony Richards story no more altogether. So in RP, I just killed the motherfucker off or whatnot. And that in itself made me not like really be into Fivem as much. Now I tried to stream other servers and shit at times, but you gotta think, bro, like, no ego, no none of this shit. Like, niggas know my voice. Like, I got a very distinct voice. I started this Fivem shit, and the Fivem community, as big as the server get, is really not that big. So if I go in one server or other servers, like, all of these servers became baby versions of the next server or whatnot. So if one person is in, if content creators or people that RP is in one server, like, they go to the next server that come up. So any server I go in, when the motherfucker hear my voice, they never call me by my character name. They just start calling me ManMan. So that right there, I can't role play and get serious RP out of that shit, like the type of content I would want. So when all of that shit started happening and motherfuckers wanted to be weird and start relationships on Fivem and really be more attached to their character than they is to they self in real life, I just said, bro, this shit is just as weird as it was when I was doing this shit with kids. Now it's adults being weird. I just said fuck Fivem altogether. Now, I done had conversations with my nigga Toon, because Toon got a popping GTA server right now, about bringing the Tony Richard character back. But like I told him this even in private, and I say it on the video. Bro, it got to be right, bro. Like, this shit gotta make sense for everybody involved, bro. Because I don't know, if I start back streaming RP, I want it to be some shit that I can do for an extended period of time that'll probably lead up all the way to GTA 6. And I don't want it to be no shit to where it's like, it's dependent on nobody else. I don't want no connecting storyline to where I need certain streamers or content creators or motherfuckers that I'm role playing with to be online for me to get my storyline out, for my storyline to be able to move. And that's what happened. And when that shit started happening, bro, it's fuck it. It's just like, bro, this shit is way too much to even deal with, bro. Because me personally, I'm gonna just say this, and this is me being completely open and transparent. I'm really, in real life, I'm not a people person. So I don't like even having to involve people in nothing that I have going on. I would like to do my own thing. That's why streaming and YouTube work for me, because it's my shit. Like, it's on my time. I'm able to do it when I want to. I'm able to do everything by myself. I don't need opinions or none of this shit to do it. It's just, it's mine. It's all me. But with Fivem, I don't feel like that's necessarily the case right now. So if you want to know the honest truth why I stopped streaming Fivem, I'm being completely honest, bro. I feel like I lost control of storylines that I had, and then motherfuckers just made that shit weird, bro. Like, it's just weird. My version of RP is not what Fivem is right now. If we can recreate, or I can help recreate what it used to be, then yeah, I wouldn't have no problem doing it. But if that's not the case 100%, then hey, y'all probably never see another RP stream. And that's just me being totally open and transparent with y'all about the Fivem shit. But yeah, there you go. That's why I stopped streaming Fivem or whatnot. Shout out to motherfuckers that's still doing it. In my honest opinion, I do still feel like if you want to grow and be and really blow on this content creating shit, Fivem is definitely a lane that you can hop into. But what I see in Fivem versus what I help create and starting in Fivem is not that no more. And I don't know, bro. This shit just really way too weird for a nigga to even be fucking with right now. So yeah, pretty much all I got for y'all. Let me know what you think about in the comment section. ManMan grind the fuck hard, checking up out of here.